Hello everyone, this is Nick from Arcade-Hunters.com, and I'm starting off my Mortal Kombat game reviews for the Super Nintendo with Acclaim's Mortal Kombat. And this is how you do an arcade port incorrectly. And I mean, I've done a lot of great arcade ports, and going back and playing this game was just so damn hard because, as I've said numerous times, I'm still playing through my easy cap, so there's input delay from the easy cap, but this game has the input delay in it naturally, which makes it 10 times harder for me to play. I'm surprised I was able to do any fatalities in the game at all. And right here in this part of the video, I want to apologize. My computer was actually screwing up, so there is a bit of like this weird lag in it. That doesn't happen in the regular game. It just happened through the recording process. I didn't think that it would pick it up, as you can see right there. But I mean, this game is just horrendous. But you know, I've said it before where I grew up as a Nintendo fan. You know, I always went with the Nintendo systems. I did not get a Genesis until they had the double pack-in deal where you could get Streets of Rage 2 and Sonic 2. So I never got Mortal Kombat on the Genesis. And I thought, okay, it's a 5-button game, and the Genesis only has 4 buttons. I'm gonna get a better, more quality arcade port, and that wasn't true. You know, while the game looks more like the arcade version and sounds like it, it definitely does not play like it. As I said, the input lag is terrible in this game. You have to like do the attacks like a split second and then do them. And you know, a lot of people will go on about how, you know, the lessened fatalities and, you know, knocking the sweat off was bad, but you know, Nintendo just wasn't going to allow, because, you know, they were the family-friendly system. But, you know, when Mortal Kombat 2 came out, you know, money talks, and, you know, they figured out, like, hey, we got killed here. Now, right here, this is Sub-Zero's lesson fatality, which I didn't find that bad. Which is funny because, you know, in Mortal Kombat 2, he pretty much does the same exact fatality, except when he does the uppercut, your, you know, organs and stuff go all over the floor. So, you know, it's pretty much almost the same fatality. But, you know, going back to Mortal Kombat in general, I remember when this game came out in '92. I mean, it was on Long Island, everywhere had Mortal Kombat. It was all over the place. There was where I usually get my haircut, across the street, there used to be a deli, and they always had a huge ton of kids from the middle school there to play the Mortal Kombat machine, and I think they ended up getting rid of it because of just how many kids were just going there and hanging out after school to play the game. And it's unfortunate because that was one of the closest places where I could actually almost walk to the place to play a game of Mortal Kombat, instead of going to where the one mall where my family would go food shopping, and they would just give me a couple bucks to play Mortal Kombat. And I remember seeing it at that arcade, the Subway, the very first time as a kid, and the guy right there pulled off the Scorpion Fatality, and I said, what the hell is that? Because, you know, in Street Fighter, they never, you know, said, kill the other guy, finish him, and, you know, that was just so cool. And one of the things that, if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, if not, go to the YouTube channel at Press Start Comic. Check out, there's a video that I uploaded from a show in Chicago called Chicago Tonight, where the host went to Midway, when they were making Mortal Kombat and the Addams Family pinball machine, and you get to see somebody's reaction to Kano ripping a guy's heart out for the very first time, and John Tobias and Ed Boon are sitting there laughing and going, yeah, it's a game for kids. Which, you know, we loved it because it was just gore out the wall, and, you know, unfortunately, this is a really crappy port, but it only gets better from here, because next, we'll be talking about the baby of them all, baby. It's Mortal Kombat 2. Coming up next, so I'm Nick. Thanks for watching.